time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts.
And
we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
1-1.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. To his right for Shella. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting at an even 400. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the plate.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Come on, New York.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out.
You can do it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runners on first with one down. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman,
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 6.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D. Where you pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Let's go, Yankees.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Sale ready with the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Called strike 2. Sanchez at second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Gio Urshela will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready with the 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pedroia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Come on, Yankees, let's go! This is our house! This is our house, baby!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Pedroia leads off first with one away. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's two free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Betts has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. MVP. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard to short. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The bat, the center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A check on first by Sale. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
line toward center field. And a base hit as the runner score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Torres over at second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Come on, Yankees.
He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Splitter, 2-2. And A swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Down 1-1.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with the splitter, ball one. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid.
And it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, 0-for-1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a drive out to left center field. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. LeMahieu stands at second with 2 gone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Fouled away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The pause and the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Pedroia, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Come on, Yankees!
First offering on its way. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 0-1 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 pitch is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here's the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The set and the 2-2. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox strive for a run on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx. All even at 1 apiece. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Full count now, 3-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. here for Gary Sanchez. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, D.B. Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sale has his target. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Chad Green takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Moreland aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. first pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball well outside. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 3. Andrew Kashner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Andrew Kashner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu, his lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He comes in as a .316 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Come on, New York.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Four-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting second baseman,
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Kashner pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. And it remains a 4-3 game. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez, in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Left fielder, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Urshela comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. And they're runners at the corners now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
0-1 the count. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Gregorius on second. Encarnacion at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 5-4. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. The next 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're
Now
hanging
batting.
on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt
Your
you.
attention,
So we'll see
please.
if that's the case here.
Now running
Time
at first
called
for
here,
the Red
as
Sox.
with the potential tying
Number
run
23.
aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, guys, let's go.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A runner at second, nobody out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Torres waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The tag, and he's safe. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 23 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 23.
In now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Let's go, Yankees.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Torres. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count, the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Popped up. Vasquez moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Adam Ottavino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. One away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 2 for 5. Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, Andrew Benintendi.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The set and the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they can potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. This remains a 5-all ball game. Zach Britton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 53. Zach Britton.
At the plate, number 23. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Popped up LeMahieu in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's only 2 for 10. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for round number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. One left for the Red Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Next for New York, Gio Urshela, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
2-0.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So they go down without a whimper here, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. One and one the count now. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
Come on.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 0-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a 1 for 9. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Come on, let's hold him.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like
Now
that.
batting,
He's just
left
too
fielder,
dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two men are on with two men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 23, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's the 2-0. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Betts, the runner at third. Martinez at second. Benintendi on at first with two down. And it's fouled away. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. One run is scored. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Aroldis Chapman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. No errors and a couple of men left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Red Sox on top 7-5. Brandon Workman takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to short. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Come on, New York.
Ball 3. Workman, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Didi Gregorius would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Last chance for the Yankees. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Andrew Kashner pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Kashner. The loss goes to Zach Britton. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.